Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm Leroy, also known as Yorkshire Fun. Don't forget to give us a like and a follow before we start the video. What it's all about? Well, it's all about the weird and wonderful of the internet. I look at different articles, I look at different videos, topics. If you want to know a little bit more about myself, go and follow me on TikTok, Yorkshire Fun. See the different content there, or give us a like and a follow on Instagram, you know what I mean? So today we're looking at a video of banned children's toys. I'm a kid of the 80s, you know what I mean? I'm 41, and the toys that I had were like A-Team, Turtles, the original Batman movie with Michael Keaton, the best Batman. But the toy, look at, just take a look at the advert.
In the Batcave.
No criminal can hide from Batman. Batman, gotta run to jail.
Each item sold separately from Sharon Toy.
The toys, like they were like Batman, you could pull the string out. They were not like this chunky. We weren't worried. You know what I mean? It fired little projectiles. You lost them. You know what I mean? You went and nicked them off your mate's car. There were so many toys, like scale electrics, which involved us putting a track together and plugging it into electric. You know what I mean? Our parents were fine. We survived. Nobody died. Like, Kinder Surprise is still banned in America. Why? I mean, look at this graph, right? This graph, this is just crackers. This is a video on a whole different day, right? This graph shows you what the minimum age is to own a shotgun or a rifle. And you will see there's some what says no minimum. No minimum.
That's just not right. That's messed up.
We can't have a Kinder Surprise in case you choke on it. But anyway, let's look at today's video. I've got the headphones. They're on the little ones that slip inside my ear. Let's have a look at the top 10 banned toys. Yep, I've got the earphones in. So let's look at top trending. Original video link down below. This is top 10 toys. What a banned. I wonder if we've had any of these. Did we survive? Funky music. Oh yeah.
The Snack Time Kids doll involved a motorized mouth mechanism that allowed the doll to eat plastic foods. Kids being kids, it didn't take much for fingers and hair to get trapped in those evil doll's unforgiving maws. While such a doll wasn't exactly life-threatening, parents unsurprisingly did not like their kids' new favorite pals pulling their hair out by the roots. The most charming aspect of these terrifying eating machines was that they were made without any on-off switch.
Bit
and
dangerous.
in one instance, this led to a girl virtually being scalped all along the backside of her head. Mattel may not have identified any obvious hazard in their tests, but thankfully that didn't stop them from pulling the dolls from store shelves. In the 1950s, all of America was excited to see the economy-changing prospect of nuclear power and splitting the atom with the introduction of the Gilbert U-238 Atomic Energy Lab. Children everywhere were encouraged to get involved and be inspired by science. Created by Alfred Carlton Gilbert, the science kit for children included ore samples with uranium, a known source of radiation poisoning.
Real uranium?
Concluded that short-term exposure to the types of radiation in the kit wouldn't have caused an immediate health detriment. Any kind of consumption by these children would have been cancer-inducing, a clear danger to children, and these kits still took a few years to be pulled off the market. Spring-loaded doesn't really have a kid-friendly connotation, but snap bracelets are metal springy bands wrapped in colorful plastic and fabric to entice small children, designed to straighten out rigid when unfurled, and curl up quickly when smacked against a wrist or surface. The toy quickly popularized in the 1990s with school children. Unfortunately, like many toy fads, generic manufacturers got a hold of the snap bracelets and began cutting costs by using cheap fabric that sharp metal edges would slice through into small tender wrists nationwide. The knockoffs were quickly called into investigation and recalled by manufacturers
dodgy knockoffs.
who were selling them to children for under $1. Someone in the 80s had an awesome
this?
idea to take a drunken adult bar game and put a twist on it by marketing it as child fun. Add heavy, solid, sharp metal, impaired forethought, and children, and you get the JART disaster of 1988, wherein the Consumer Product and Safety Commission banned JARTs on December 19th for causing an estimated 762 emergency room visits every year, with
Does look
80%
fun, though, that.
being minors.
Not gonna
Adult
lie.
supervision or not, JARTs were responsible for over 7,000 injuries and even a few deaths. The release of Creepy Crawlers in 1964 came with high-temperature melted plastic and an electrically powered mold that heats to 300 degrees Fahrenheit, or 149
I remember
degrees
seeing
Celsius. This was an extremely popular toy for children, wherein kids get to make and design their own gummy toys in the shape of creepy bugs and spiders. While the creative aspect was intriguing, sizzling hot burns and toxic fumes caused the
Plastic
downfall
really
of this
hurts when
popular
it's
toy.
melting.
Magnets are always
Yes,
a
what's wrong with
fascinating toy
magnet?
for growing minds. They provide endless amusement using the natural forces of the universe.
Yep.
In 2004, Mega Bloks released Magnetics, a plastic building toy with tiny magnetic
Look
pieces
fun.
inside.
What's wrong with these?
Tragically, the magnets could be easily dislodged from the toy pieces and were quickly swallowed by curious toddlers and babies.
dear.
These magnets caused several health complications when they would naturally attract in the body and pull
Why are
on
kids
organs.
always eating stuff?
In 2006, Magnetics was recalled, but not before 30 kids were injured. And tragically, in 2005, a 22-month-old named Kenny Sweet died
Okay,
from
if
digesting
somebody
the
dies,
toy.
you need to recall it. I agree with that.
Toy
Ooh,
guns are a
that
hot
looks good.
topic with many
What's this?
parents because of concern about the future mental detriment they may cause.
We didn't get this in
the
England.
1940s, the Austin Magic Pistol was released. It used an explosive reaction with calcium carbide and water to propel ping-pong balls out of the muzzle at breakneck speeds.
Whoa.
The manufacturers
What is
quickly
that?
learned of the real-world violence that could be committed with this dangerous toy and quickly removed it from the market.
No wonder.
Knockers,
Clackers,
clackers, and
what are
click-clacks
clackers?
were large acrylic balls
Conkers.
attached to hefty string. Their simple design was also their sole amusement. It was created by knocking the two balls together as hard and
Yeah.
fast as humanly possible. Their force got out of hand quickly with bruised eyes,
Nah,
broken
they
teeth, and
did.
runaway
Not in
balls
England,
that
they
became
did.
flying projectiles into other
People
people
stick
and
them up their
objects.
bum now.
Clackers, or whatever you want to call them, were banned in 1985 after numerous minor injuries
With
and shattered toys.
Not in England, I don't think they were.
The iconic splash-off water rocket used water pressure buildup from your house to intensify and boost the toy rocket into the
Wish I
sky.
had one, man.
Played with by both children and hobbyists, these rockets were well-liked until they began exploding mid-air. The toy company had 37 cases reported of the rocket exploding under pressure and shrapnel flying off in unpredictable
Glass?
directions,
Plastic?
causing skin lacerations and property damage. New technology often leads to new and exciting educational toys. The downfall is in the novelty science. In
Anybody have
2007,
any of these
the
toys?
Spin Master Company out of Toronto, Canada, introduced Aquadots to the world, a creative toy that comprised of small beads that, when moistened with water, formed a chemical reaction that made them stick together. Unfortunately, millions of shipments were quickly recalled later that year when it was discovered that the Chinese manufacturing company used a chemical in the beads that acted as a powerful sedative when swallowed. As a result, multiple children were found in a comatose state.
Yeah, that's not good, that is it? So they were 10. There were 10 toys that were banned, and I'd say 90% probably deserve to be banned. I don't know. I mean, a lot of the toys these days, they're quite safe, aren't they? I mean, kids mainly on the games consoles. But there's a new video every single Monday on the channel. And yes, it's a boring background. So there's only 2 more videos that you've got to endure with this boring background before I'm in my new studio. And, we'll be able to talk. It's going to go up a notch. You know what I mean? Don't forget to like and follow. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Leroy. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.